Are you running out of time and need to increase your Dookey Dash score within the next few hours? Here are 11 last-minute high-scoring tips to make your final push to hopefully help you increase your final score. Right now, I'm in the middle of a 48-hour accidental Dookey Dash high-scoring challenge, and here is what is currently helping me. Yes, I'm crazy to record a video in the middle of this challenge, but I thought these tips would be helpful as we all near the finish line. Subscribe to the channel to see the results of my accidental Dookey Dash challenge in my next video. 1. Try changing your browser. When I changed my browser from Chrome to Brave, the game actually felt slower and easier, and is one of the reasons why I was able to consistently score higher. 2. Dash through the holes in the wood. This is a little trick that I use because it lets me see what's on the other side and helps me react and be ready faster because I can actually see everything once I break through the wood. 3. Increase your mouse sensitivity once you start going faster. This is also known as DPI, or dots per inch, measuring how fast your mouse moves across the screen. I have a gaming mouse where I have button shortcuts to increase or decrease my DPI. What works for me is starting at 2400 DPI and increasing it to 3600 DPI. And I do this once the music selection changes right before the guitar solo. 4. Listen to the different music changes inside Dookey Dash. This gives you a rough idea of your score and how much you've traveled. When the game gets a lot faster, saving the time to look over means the difference between life and death. Not having to look over and having a rough idea of where you're at will save your life potentially. 5. I turn off the music once I get to the furthest new music section that I've reached. I have a shortcut on my keyboard that I press. Sometimes the music gets me too hyped, so turning it off makes it easier for me to calm down and get a higher score. 6. Use a one-word memorization trick to help you remember one thing you want to improve for the run. When I kept dying to small objects around fans, I made it a point to say item when I saw a fan to train myself to look for tiny objects, so that when I went through a fan's opening, I would make sure I did not run into a tiny object that I didn't notice before. 7. Only focus on applying one new thing each run to push your high score. Focusing on multiple things splits my attention to improve on each run, so it makes it harder for me to do well and progress faster. This makes improving simpler by just focusing on the one thing that will help me improve my score. Once it becomes easier and ideally a new habit, I move on to the next thing that will improve my score. 8. When speeds start to pick up, I take a deep breath and hold it in for a little bit to help me calm my nerves and my body. It's a reminder for me to relax, and I don't want to be too high strung or tense because I make more dumb mistakes. 9. Play a game inside the game. I set mini goals, which are kind of like mini games for myself, to reach new music sections, which has helped me progress faster. And I also set mini goals and mini games to increase my score by incremental amounts. Think like 100,000 to 110,000. Whenever I hit a goal, I reward myself with something like getting up to take a break or getting coffee. It gives me internal rewards that I look forward to instead of just completing the high score just to get the high score. 10. Don't play on tilt. This is a term from poker and gaming where a player is in an angry, frustrated, or any highly emotional state that has a negative impact on their gameplay. Dookey Dash in these last moments can be really exciting, but it's also highly intense and stressful as all the players lock in their scores as the clock winds down and the deadline approaches. When I start to tilt or even feel overly tired, I walk away from my computer, take a break, a power nap, watch some anime, take a shower, or just do anything else that helps me change my emotional state. 11. Load multiple ApeCoin Powersharts instead of using one at a time. So what works for me is applying multiple packs of 2 to 3 when I'm already warmed up and consistently posting good scores. Having at least 2 to 3 packs will mean double the runs and more time and less stress to lock in a good run while using a pack. It also makes a big difference, but it can get costly, so have a budget on how many packs you're willing to buy. I set only 10 ape coins, which is only 5 Powershart packs for this challenge. Now, I hope the RNG gods bless you. Good luck to us all. We literally only have a few hours left. If you need more Dookey Dash tips, check out this video here.